Howdy rowdy everyone, this is Light T75, or LT75 here, and I'm here with my review for The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 14, titled Scars. So, overall, I thought this was a pretty good, I thought this was a very good episode, 10 out of 10, I loved it, and how the origins of the X-Scars were explained in this episode. So what was and why Michonne is like so distrustful of newcomers and just shut off communication with the rest of the communities. So we learn now that that the reason why she's done all this is because an old friend of hers from like high school named Jocelyn came to Alexandria, abused Michonne's trust of letting her in, letting Jocelyn's kids stay, to where in the middle of the night Jocelyn took all of Alexandria's food, medicine, and even the kids, including Judith. And then when Michonne and Daryl went to confront Jocelyn, they were captured, tied up, and they were branded with X scars from flaming hot irons, which is horrible. Basically branding, or what Jocelyn told her kids was basically like they have to brand their kills like that, like brand them and then kill them. So that was very interesting to see. Then they both managed to like break out. Michonne gets into a confrontation with two of the kids. One of them slices her belly, her pregnant belly. But we already know RJ is safe, but when you see it happen, you're just like, oh no, is the baby alright? And then Michonne runs outside to help, or to save Judith. She gets attacked by Jocelyn, who's beating her in the back with the wooden plank. Then Michonne gets the strength to grab her sword, stab Jocelyn in the leg, and then finally put her down with the fatal stab through the heart. And then she tries to plead with the kids, the feral, savage kids, that they can come back to Alexandria, that they'll be taken care of, but all the kids just start charging at her, and she is forced to kill all of them, except for one who was going to go kill Judith. That one little girl who was going to go kill Judith after seeing what Michonne did to her friends, all she did was just cry and run off. So, yeah, it was very dark in that. It was very dark what Michonne had to do, and I wouldn't blame her for being so distrustful and wanting to cut off all communication, because an old friend of hers abused her trust, almost had her baby killed, almost had Judith killed, tried to kill her, tried to kill Daryl, did all of these things to hurt Michonne. So she's been through a lot, and she was forced to kill kids because of what Jocelyn did to them by brainwashing them. So a lot of people can see why Michonne is the way she is right now, and I can too. But then around the end of the episode, when Michonne actually goes out in present time to find Judith, who ran after Daryl, Connie, Henry, and Lydia to help them because they do need help. She and Judith have a long conversation about why they're so distant and what Michonne has always told her, which is that you protect the ones you love. And Judith basically said, like, when did we stop loving Daryl? When did we stop loving Carol? When did we stop loving the king and everyone else in the communities? Aunt Maggie. And Michonne's like, we didn't. And Judith's like, well, why does it feel that way? And that's when Michonne realizes that Judith is right. That we have to protect them as well. Because we love them. We have to protect them. Wisdom always comes from the children. So that's what they had. So Michonne did change her mind, and she and Judith set off to Kingdom to go to the fair. And along the way, they find Daryl and co. Bring them to the Kingdom. But once they get to the Kingdom, there's two whisperers who discover the Kingdom. They're watching, and what they somehow the Whisperers found the kingdom. We don't know how they did. Did they just randomly stumble across it? Were they following Michonne and Judith's little carriage? Were they following another convoy, maybe from Hilltop or Oceanside? We don't know. So all we know is that the Whisperers discover Kingdom, and one of them says, "We must tell Alpha." So you can know already that shit is going to go down in 9:15, and I'm really scared. But about 9:15, and depending and who dies, and who I think could die, and I've already discussed some of that in a video earlier this week. You probably already seen it, but the Henry gets piked. Question mark rant. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for my review of this episode. It was very eye-opening, very interesting to see how the X-Scars were revealed, because they've been sort of a mystery since like the first half of this season. So it's good that we know about the origins and how Michonne and Daryl got them, and why Michonne is the way she is right now with newcomers and cutting off communication with all the communities. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much be it for my review of Season 9, Episode 14, titled Scars. So this is Light T75, Real T75 signing off. I will see you for my predictions video for Season 9, Episode 15, titled The Calm Before. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.